historically, it's generally seen as a bad sign. I think people today are excited about it. It's something that we don't see very often. It's something that, at least a total eclipse in one area, it's something that maybe we see once in a lifetime. So I think people are excited about it for that reason. If you look historically, I think it's more of generally a bad omen. For one thing, they didn't know what was causing these, so they had to come up with some kind of explanation. And that explanation usually was kind of rooted in fear. So they invariably, across different cultures, ancient peoples would say things like, well, the sun is being eaten by something. In Vietnam, it was a giant frog. The Vikings believed that it was a wolf. In Korea, it was a dog. Some Native American cultures thought it was a bear. And in China, it was a dragon. And the people would come out and beat their pots and pans together to try and scare the dragon away. And it always worked, eventually, because the sun came back out. Well, obviously, as people learn more about what really causes solar eclipses, the fear goes away somewhat. We still see some superstition that linger. For instance, people still believe it's a bad omen. In India, it's thought that women that are pregnant are susceptible to a solar eclipse, so they're encouraged to stay indoors. Also in India, they believe that if you cook food during a solar eclipse, that the food is poisonous, so that they will fast during a solar eclipse. And a fun little story, the Chinese were really big into trying to predict the eclipses, and they were doing this 4,000 years ago. And because the one reason was they thought that it was a sign that the emperor was about to die. So the emperor would like to know that so he can maybe, take precautions. Well, not humorous for them, but kind of a funny story is in the 3rd millennium BC, there were 2 royal astronomers, and their names were Ho and Hai, and they were too busy partaking in alcohol to work to predict a solar eclipse. And when the solar eclipse happened and the emperor was caught unaware, he got kind of mad and had their heads chopped off. So it was really seen as a bad omen historically, but I think today it's just seen as kind of a fun thing. It's something that we don't see, and people want to celebrate.